Hey folks, my name is Alex Raskovar and I'm a therapist in New York City offering tips for creatives, mindfulness, and general well-being. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about 3 reasons why self-validation is super important. Stick with me. So number 1, outside validation is totally normal to want. All human beings want this on some level, just based on the nature that we are social creatures. However, if you are only ever focused on outside validation, you end up surrendering all your creativity, all your process, all your sense of well-being, all your sense of power and agency to someone else. That's why we don't want to only rely constantly on someone else telling we're okay. We want those things to come from internal validation, which leads me to number 2. When you start to function by a place of internal validation, your sense of general meaning increases. You start becoming more vital in your life. Especially in a creative sense, we start asking ourselves the question, what do I have to make? What has to get made? Versus, what do I think is going to get me ahead? What do I think someone else is going to like? And what's going to get me this reward, One of those things is super vital and one of those things is not. And we need to be able to ask ourselves that question of what is vital and what do I have to function by, which leads me into the last point, which is that you need to be able to internally validate so that you have an internal sense of direction in your life. By functioning by internal validation, we know who we are, we know what we want, and we clarify so much of our life process. That's exactly what we're looking for. And by doing that, our likelihood to hit a measure of success, whether or not that's internal success or potentially outside success, is actually greatly increased because we've no longer surrendered all of that creative impulse to someone else. Lastly, I'll just say it's normal. The world wants you to bend in some way, and that's okay. That's really okay. That's not the end of the world. Bending is not the problem. The problem is when we bend so completely for the world that we break and we lose sight of who we are. That's going to be an issue, and we lose our navigation. Anyways, if you guys are into what I'm putting out here, please subscribe, hit the like button. I would love to have you join me. I do put out videos about once a week, and I would just love to have you here. All right. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.